a good start, I think. Perfect. Folks, we're ranking the best drag queen on RuPaul's Drag Race. To start it off, though, it's a podcast to rank anything and everything. I don't know much, so I have experts that help me on the show. Before you get that, can I hear the theme music? Guys, I gotta just tell you, I don't know much. I'm not the smartest person, so I have some special experts on the show. So I'm gonna bring them out right now. Our first expert has worked with over 70 of the drag queens on RuPaul's Drag Race. Put your hands together for Bill Skaggs. Bill?
Yeah.
Bill, does this work?
I don't know. Hello? Can you guys hear us? No. Can you hear us now?
No.
What about now? Anyways, who needs a mic? Folks,
I turned it on. I think you can hear me now? Yeah? You can hear me now?
There is a little bit of ooh, a little boo.
All right, cool.
Perfect. Folks, Bill, you've worked with over 70 of the drag queens of RuPaul's Drag Race. What has been your experience with them so far?
I would say 99.9% amazing.
That is not a RuPaul type answer, I don't think.
It's also not true.
Yeah, that 0.1% is the only one anybody cares about here. Our next guest, folks, our next special expert, she's fun to watch. She's the Ornacia of indie comedy. Put your hands together for Rachael Goldman. Yeah. Rachael, thank you so much for being on the show. You might want to turn that on.
It's at the bottom.
There it is, folks.
Done?
Now, I'm an idiot, so I have to ask you, what makes you really the Ornacia of comedy?
Well, I don't make a lot of sense. but boy, the longer you watch me, the more you appreciate me.
Thank you so much, Rachael. And our last, the special guest expert, folks, she's an expert on sass and glamour. Put your hands together for Miss Gwen Sunkel.
Joe, thanks for having me.
No problem. I couldn't think of anyone better, Gwen. I mean, also the other two are cool. But
yeah,
Gwen,
they're great too.
If we had to rank guests, I think you're the best one here. Folks.
Thank you. I've already won, you guys.
Show's over. Thank you so much. Gwen, what is more important, sass or glamour?
Oh, you can't have one without the other. You must have both sass and glamour.
Okay, well, all right.
Sassmer, I call it.
Whoa, I'm gonna come with glass. No, that's not better. That's not better. I'm hearing it. It's not better. Folks, the drag queens will be ranking today, as you can see on the board over here, are Bianca Del Rio, Katya. You can let us know how you feel about them when I say the names. Latrice Royale, Sharon Needles, WIllam, Bob the Drag Queen, Alaska, Alyssa Edwards, Adora Delano, Trixie Mattell, and Detox. All right, we should have ended with the one I said before Detox. I think that's. But folks, as always, we start the show off with a veto round. Right now, all we're doing is trying to find who the best is. We're going to be crossing names off the list to get to where we need to be. So we start with the veto round, and I'm just going to start with the person all the way to the right, Miss Gwen Sunkel. Who on that list do you determine is not the best drag queen on RuPaul's Drag Race?
Well, I've been talking a lot of shit on the Facebook event about this, but I cannot wait to vote WIllam off this list. Because he's a transphobic piece of trash and always has 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, there it is, folks. And I hope you can help me when we cross her off. WIllam, sashay away.
Nice job.
Boom. Yeah, I saw an episode. No, we're going to keep this going, folks. This is fun. We're all having a good time. Ms. Rachael Goldman, who on that list do you think is not the best drag queen from RuPaul's Drag Race?
All right, we've officially gotten to a point where everybody was sort of unanimous on WIllam being a cheating, shady-ass bitch. But now it really does start to get pretty contentious. So, fearing for my life, I'm getting rid of the hog body with the Delano.
Adore Delano, early favorite, I heard from people screaming out there.
Exactly.
Sashay away, Adore Delano.
I completely agree with that pick, Rachel.
Unbelievable.
Sorry.
That's
Bye, Adore Delano.
a crazy pick. Did not see that coming. We're going to keep it going, folks, with the person left of me. Bill Skaggs, you may have worked with these people, and I'm just going to assume the one you want to cross off you have a bitter grudge against.
Pretty much.
Bill, who do you think is not the best drag queen on RuPaul's Drag Race?
I am not going to be popular for this at all, but I'm going to go with Alyssa and
Yeah, you can cross it off if you want, Bill. It feels like you really want to cross that off.
The shade of it all!
Jeez Louise!
Oh my God! Back rolls!
What was that out there? Was she late to the show?
when is she not late to the show?
Yeah, we're still waiting for the rest of you to show up. And no, anyways, folks, was that fun? That first round? No, not at all, folks. No, I didn't like it either. Well, why don't we do another one then, folks? Taking off another one of these names off the list. Not the best drag queen, Miss Gwen Sunkel.
All right, I am going to take Katya. Oh, you don't like it? No, I don't care for her hats. Her hats are a little over the top for me. I like your guys' hats though; they're terrific. I'm not hating on hats, but it's just a little much with Katya. That's all. A little much with the hats.
I'm also not a big fan of weird relationships with Russia because I don't like Trump. So I feel like that's a good reason to take Katya off there.
It's a RuPaul's Drag Race station.
Rachel, you're up next. Who you sashaying away in?
Oh no. I was going to pick off Trixie. Not because you told me to. It was because I wanted to. I promise. I don't like that nose.
The reason this podcast is so successful is because it makes the audience mad they have to keep watching it. It's really what I feel like. Thank you so much. Wow, based on the audience reaction, we've taken all the ones they liked off. It's really what I've seen so far. So, Bill,
Yeah.
you're going to be up next here.
Okay.
Everyone has hated every one of our picks so far.
Yeah.
Who are you taking off the list?
I'm going to go the easy route, and I'm just going to take off Bob the Drag Queen.
No!
What?
That made the audience happy because it made them unhappy.
Here's the thing. Okay,
Bob was going to be my top choice.
No.
All right, here's the thing. You guys took off two of my top choices already, Katya and Adore.
Okay.
But I will say, Katya and Adore transcend Drag Race. They're bigger than Drag Race, so they don't even need that list. But Bob does. So I'll pick
Nothing's
him
bigger
up.
than Drag Race.
Also, nothing's bigger than this podcast, Bill. So, obviously they need this. They're on a whiteboard, for Christ's sake.
I'm absolutely shocked at this point. I didn't see this coming. Let me just ask you right now. We have 5 left. We're going to talk about. And you guys think to yourself, if there's somebody we're missing off the list you think should be on it, and while you're thinking, we're going to talk, what's your criteria in determining what the best drag queen is, Gwen?
Well, obviously, I'm looking for a lot of glamour and a lot of sass. I like somebody different, but I also like somebody who can really play up the glam.
Really play up the glam. That's the key. Rachel, how about you? Is glam, is sass, is glam, is any of that?
The only criteria we go off of is charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. And you need the whole package. As far as I'm concerned, that's still on this list. My favorite is still here. So I'm feeling good.
Bill, how about you? For someone who's worked with some of these people.
Sure. Well, do they make me money? I like that. But no, I look for a total weirdo. I don't really care if they're beautiful or campy or whatever. Are they weird? Are they creative? That's what I look for.
The odd duck.
Yeah.
See, and I feel like we have an audience of odd ducks, which is great, right? Awesome, sweet, odd ducks, quack. That's what they say.
The Mighty Ducks, what?
Oh, I love the Mighty Ducks. Do we just, no, the Flying V? No? Okay, anyways, but let me ask you, if anybody, is there any names we're missing off the list? Raise your hand, I'll ask you to, okay, we got, over there, who are we missing?
Sasha.
Sasha, okay, we got Sasha down, that was a pretty big cheer right there. Who? Oh, okay, anybody else got any names? She's on the list. Learn to read, all right? We need a reading audience.
What about the ladies on the show tonight?
This
She's also from Drag Race. Yet.
Raven. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Raven's not on that
Yeah, me
list.
too.
Yeah.
Well, per the poll.
She won season
2. You gotta win something. All right. Well, I'm gonna name the 3 names we got right now. By audience cheer, we're gonna add them to the list. All right. It's in your pocket, guys. You determine the show at this point. Sasha. Woo! All right. Not looking good. Jane Monsoon. All right. That's the right side. We got the left side. Raven. I think we gotta add Raven to the list there. Hopefully she doesn't listen to the show.
Or she's not there.
Yeah, that would be the best way to start this. But before we continue, Bill, do you have a pretty interesting story of a time dealing with some of the drag queens? You don't have to get too, controversial.
Okay, yeah. Oh, all right, you guys want a little bit of tea from backstage?
Yeah.
So, who here wanted Jinx Monsoon on the list? Okay. She is the biggest weirdo I've ever met. I love her. She's great. Very talented, very cool. But on her rider, she wants a dog to play with backstage, and a boy, and a boy with stinky pits that she can smell their armpits all day.
Keeps her away.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, like most people just ask for makeup wipes. She asks for human beings, so I think it's pretty interesting.
I have never felt closer to Jinx Monsoon.
You love a stinky pit?
Moment. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a stinky pit?
Does that pay well?
Am I wrong about that?
No, it's a volunteer
I think I'm
position.
I thought I had a new career plan. This podcast is gonna get canceled after this. You guys, you two have watched RuPaul's Drag Race, all the episodes. What's your favorite moment from RuPaul's Drag Race? Well, silence is the best part of podcasts, I find.
In recent memory, I'm not gonna lie, I was really, really taken with the unveiling of the Little House on the Ferry. This past season, Sasha Velour, Little House on the Ferry. That was my favorite headpiece in the entire series. I did also like when Milk just broke down.
Yeah, I don't know the audience like that.
Are you talking about Laganja? Laganja breaking down?
Oh yeah, Laganja, but was that still no, I was talking about when she just took off her outfit and started singing.
Oh, who was that?
Oh man, shit, sorry.
I gotta do more research on these experts. And Gwen, do you have a favorite moment? My personal is Sharon and Fifi fighting.
Yeah, you nailed it right there, Joe. That is one of the best moments. But you know what I love most on RuPaul's Drag Race is seeing how RuPaul is going to dress. Both in and out of drag. That is the stylish person. He's the most stylish person in television, I feel like.
I'd probably agree with that.
Yeah.
Also, I just have to take a break just to let you guys. This podcast is sponsored by books because reading is fundamental.
Nice. That's good.
I deserve that clap. I don't deserve these moans, okay? God goddamn star. I'm the future of drag racing. And folks, we're down to a final 6 now. We've got Raven, Detox, Alaska, Bianca Del Rio, Latrice Royale, Sharon Needles. Right now, we're going to go one at a time, talk about what we think about these people, decide if they should be in the top 3 or not, starting with the #1 vote getter on the Facebook page, Bianca Del Rio. What do you guys think? Should Bianca be a top 3 drag queen?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think she could. I mean, she's definitely got the glamour and the sass.
Right. I mean,
in space.
she's selling out like 10,000 seat venues. Yeah, she definitely deserves to be in the top 3. Yeah, she's doing really good.
She sold out, if you didn't hear, she sold out every show around the world the last 3 years, which is basically what my podcast is doing. So, but that's pretty good, I think. Rachel, do you have any opinion on Bianca Del Rio?
No, I it's hard not to like Bianca Del Rio because she's so sassy. She's just so good. But I'm getting to the point where I'm nervous I'm going to have to get rid of somebody who I really love. Because I love everybody who's left, and just no matter what, maybe it's more emotional than anything, Latrice Royale will never not be. I
will have to say that Latrice was in town recently, and it was not the best performance live I've ever seen.
Whoa!
She was delightful. She had some good numbers, but again, not the best live performer I've ever seen. Sorry.
Wow. That's some truth
getting
bombs.
Getting out of prison and going on to Rupaul's Drag Race. That's the best comeback story I've ever heard. That's the goddamn American dream right there.
I always tell people when they ask about Drag Race, they're asking me who my favorite is. I always say Latrice because when you think about Latrice, she is Drag Race. It's everything you want in a drag queen. She's approachable, she's friendly, she's talented, she's nice. Like, Latrice is everything.
Okay, all right.
She is a biscuit. Let her sock you up.
Okay.
All right, we're going to keep Latrice on the list as well. What about Sharon Needles? She loves Sharon Needles over there. You feel okay about
How
her?
could we possibly vote Sharon Needles off? I mean,
I could.
Oh, no, Bill, why could you vote Sharon Needles off?
It's not because it's not that I don't like her. I really do like her. And she was just here and I really got to know her well. And she's great, but I feel like what she's doing is so different than what she did on the show that she's kind of turned into where Fifi is now. And so I really love that spooky queen that she used to be, and I feel like she's very different from that now. So that's the only reason I would. Everything else I love about her.
I still hold a grudge that she, to the season finale when she was crowned, wore that beer costume. That really upset me.
That was from Party City, too.
Party City! Yeah.
Party City where you belong.
Yeah.
All right, well, folks, we'll probably keep her on, but I think Sharon Needles has a good chance of getting off this list based off the judges' reactions here. Alaska next. She loves every one of them. Alaska, what do you guys think about Alaska? Last name.
love Alaska.
Yeah.
Can't get enough Alaska.
Yeah, love Alaska. If it came down to it, I'd do Alaska over Sharon Needles.
Yeah.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah.
Well, you could take Sharon Needles off the list then, Gwen.
Okay,
We have
Sharon Needles
Latrice,
is
we have
over.
Bianca. Sharon Needles is gone. Sashay away.
Sashay away, Sharon Needles.
Now, Detox. Is Detox a top 3 drag queen? Just take her off the list. Don't even talk about her.
You guys voted her up.
Now, you guys hated her. You guys been waiting for Detox.
I was surprised that she made the list, honestly.
Yeah, me too. I think it's so funny. RuPaul's Drag Race is one of the most diverse shows on television. And this list was so white for so long that in my head I was like, well, at least half of Detox is made in China, She gone.
She gone. Do you have any opinions on Detox?
I love Detox. She's amazing. She can smoke out her butt, too.
I did not know that. I think we need to put her back on the list for smoking out her butt.
Well, she's not real. She's not a real person. She's all plastic parts. So, yeah. Her mouth hole is where her butthole used to be.
All right, folks. Detox off the list now. We ask, do you think Raven is better than Bianca, Latrice, and Alaska?
Oh,
Which one? Hey, I didn't mess that. That wasn't on me that time. That's good. I've made plenty of mistakes, I feel like. Condragulations, audience, for getting that right.
So I'm sorry. The general consensus was deserves to stay on the list more so than other people, more so than Alaska, more so than Latrice.
Do you think Raven's top 3 compared to the 3 that we have left?
Yeah, I do.
Oh!
I'm with these people. I'm getting rid of them.
She made a big point of diversity, and you go, I don't care about diversity. This is Indiana. All right, you know what? I'm going to have to let the audience decide this one. Let's take Latrice off the list. So we're down to Bianca, Alaska, and Raven, folks. So I'm going to ask you guys at this point to cheer.
Did not see it coming down.
I did not see it coming down to the final 3 list. Did anybody pick this as their final 3? Probably not one of them because it wasn't on the list till 5 minutes ago. But anyways, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to say one name, audience cheer. Whoever gets the lowest amount of cheers off the list will have our final 2, and then we'll get off the stage as soon as possible. But folks, starting off, Bianca Del Rio. Alaska. Raven. Well, you know, I don't know Alaska, but I think Alaska is gone. Yeah, based on the audience reaction.
She has some of my favorite, like, post-Drag Race, just career highlighting music videos. I love the Valentina one that just came out.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry she's gone.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that yet, check it out. Watch it with subtitles. That's really fun. Unless you're bilingual, and then don't worry about it.
Do you have any interesting stories about Alaska, Bill?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if Rue ever retired, that's the person who would take her place. So it is a little weird to see her off the list, but I still love her. She's awesome.
I gotta ask you out there, because you've been the best cheerer by far. If this is ranking best cheerer in the audience, you would definitely win. You've been upset about everyone leaving the list. You've been happy about everyone staying on the list. I don't know what you think, but I gotta ask you specific. What's your name? Katie. Katie, thank you so much for cheering. Katie, I gotta ask you, who is your favorite drag queen on RuPaul's Drag Race?
Sharon and Alaska are tied. I can't.
Yeah, between those two, Sharon will... Yeah, well, Alaska came in later. Alaska won the All-Stars. I know that.
Joe has really been scouring the Wikipedia.
I am real big on Wikipedia. I've been looking at that. Did you know it was 9 seasons? But not counting the All-Stars. The 9th season was on VH1. Also, by the way, RuPaul's Drag Race is the most successful show to switch networks ever.
Yeah.
Scrubs didn't work out so well. But yeah, so let's man, we're at the final 2. Are you guys okay with Bianca and Raven being the final 2?
Yeah.
Yeah? No. Who said no? No, what? Oh, you wanted Monsoon to be on this. Jinx. Well, I knew the last name. Who is your favorite drag queen from RuPaul's Drag Race?
My drag mom, Miss Delano.
Oh. Now, guys, what's a drag mom? If you could explain that to me, I'm real dumb.
Oh God. Okay. See, he's a tourist here. The rest of us live here, so it's a little embarrassing. But your drag mother is the person who helps you really come up in the scene. They're the head of your family. That's where last names come from a lot of the time.
Really?
Yes. So you have your house and the head of your house. Well, actually, not even necessarily. Just the person who helps you, who guides you.
How many of you guys have drag moms out there?
Yeah.
That's great. That's fantastic. Awesome. Let's go. Who are your drag moms? The ones that raise your hands.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
My drag mother is Blair.
Awesome. You'll see Blair St. Clair later. She's in the show tonight. I just heard in my earpiece. Who else has a drag mom here?
I have 2 drag moms.
Oh, well, not Indiana. They can't get married.
It's a modern family. Yeah.
keep it in the family.
Wow,
That's
cousins.
so sweet. That's one of my favorite things about drag. It's the families. Like, and
So the
people love
community
each
in
other.
general.
Yeah, it's the most amazing. It's the most amazing.
And they could still have sex with each other and it not be weird.
Totally.
Yeah.
Very
Is that drag cest?
I don't. Yeah, I guess. I think you just made up a new term.
Well, you're welcome, folks.
Live out
Call
those
RuPaul, add drag cest to one of her terms. Just thank me later. I only want 5% of what the show makes. And you had a drag mom as well?
Oh my god.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Who is
Pharaohs.
Grandma, mom, my kid.
Wow, a whole family coming out there. My grandma's dead. Yeah, so
No, you could get a drag.
I could finally have a grandma again. She died when I was 6. I've been looking for one.
Absolutely.
Sweet. I just
Are
want
you guys- are you
Werther's.
guys
I just want a bunch of
excited?
Werther's. Is that what? I just want Werther's Originals. I like that candy a whole bunch. So, all right, we're down to our final 2. Let's get back on track, you crazy kids. We're gonna go down the list here and determine by vote who they think is the best drag queen on RuPaul's Drag Race. Gwen Sunkel. Talk it out if you have to, or you can go right away. Live your best life.
Both of these queens are bringing a lot of glamour and a lot of sass to the game, and I appreciate that.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the lady of the house. Raven is here tonight. She is my favorite.
One vote for Raven, everybody. Rachel, you're up next.
Okay, this is really tough. Before I finish, I just want to admit that I said some really...
I got 3 hits, and but folks, Rachel, you both start with the same syllable. Rachel, who is your vote after that wonderful advertisement for the show coming?
In terms of who I enjoyed watching most and just how awesome that was, I think I really do have to give it up for Raven.
All right, that's 2 votes for Raven. I'm gonna vote next, and I'm gonna vote based off the Facebook poll. I'm voting Bianca Del Rio. Look, she needs at least 1 vote, all right? That's... She'll get Miss Congeniality or whatever, you know, that's...
There you go.
Bill, you're up. If you tie the vote, it'll be up to the audience. If you don't, you can just close it right now. Beyond Bianca versus Raven. Who do you think is the best drag queen from RuPaul's Drag Race?
All right, I always say that winning RuPaul's Drag Race is not winning RuPaul's Drag Race. You don't have to win to be successful. And I think that even though Bianca's done so many amazing things with her career, that, I mean, Raven is doing Ru's makeup now. Like, that's amazing. I vote for Raven, because I think she's the OG bitch. She's the OG bitch of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Bianca, sashay away. Raven, Shantae, you stay. Folks, thank you so much for watching this episode. The best drag queen of RuPaul's Drag Race. Once again, give it up for Raven. I've been Joe Bates. You can follow the Thank You Very Much podcast on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. Gwen Sunkel, our expert here. Gwen, do you have a Twitter you want to plug or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm at Wonder Woman.
Gwender Woman, check out that Twitter right there. Rachel.
I'm at Rachael Goldman.
Bill.
At IndieProv.
Give it up for the special extras we had, folks, whether they're fantastic or not, man. They were great. Thank you so much for watching the show. That's Thank You Very Much. You're welcome. All right, have a good night, everybody. All right, let's get this on.
Thank you. Yep.
Thank you so much, guys. You guys are great.